This past weekend, I had the absolute pleasure of going back home to my 50th high school reunion. Oh, baby, was it fun. The only thing that was really disturbing, there were a lot of old people. And if you know anything about the 70s, for us who survived it, most of us guys at that time had shoulder-length hair, and most of the guys now are completely bald. So, but it was fun, and it was great to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in 50 years. It was difficult, to figure out who some people were. You have a name tag on, and then, your senior picture, which is this big, and, our eyesight isn't as good as it used to be, so, you had to do a lot of navel gazing to see who exactly you were talking to sometimes, but it was absolutely a great fun. But I needed to go back. It was important. It was important to me. And in our readings today, there's a lot about going back. Zechariah is telling the people, come back to the city, rebuild the city, come back. He's telling them, come back, and you'll be blessed. You need to come back, and I'll go with you, he's saying. He's encouraging the people to come back, to rebuild the city. Unfortunately, just a small remnant would, but it would be enough to rebuild the city, and they would be blessed. Jesus, too, is going back to Jerusalem. The word that they use, it's determined. He's determined to go. But he wants to take the shortest route because he's determined to get there, which meant he had to go through Samaria. But we know the Samaritans and the Jews didn't get along. And we're told that when they got there, they were not welcomed to go through. Of course, James and John want fires from heaven to come down and burn everybody up. That would be fun. But Jesus, it's okay. I'm determined. Well, it's okay. We'll take the long way around. It's okay. I wonder in our own life, do we need to go back to anything in our life just to clear up in our own self or who we are? One of the presentations on the priest convocation, a woman, the very first day, the very first session, it was all about priesthood identity. And she just asked, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? And for some reason that just captured my imagination for the last 2 weeks. Do I know who I am? Do I know who I am? And I just wonder for all of us gathered, do we know who we are? I mean, again, as I said, the thing that brings me most joy is when I know I'm doing the will of God. And what makes me most sad is when I get away from that. So why don't I just keep doing this? And why do I do that sometimes? So maybe you just reflect today on, do we need to go back in our faith journey to clear some things up so that we can move ahead and know where God's leading us today? So enjoy the journey of going back.